Hello chaps, hello chaps, how are we all doing today? It's a lovely day. It's cold, but it's dry. It's dry, which is the main thing. It wasn't dry yesterday. Yesterday was quite wet. Yes, quite wet. It's cold in here. It's frickin' freezing in here. That's what it is. My little workshop area. But it's cold anyway. I must get some heat and sort it all out. But that's another story. But anyway, what are we here for? We're here for the final reveal. Yes, the final reveal of the little SAS Jeep. Yeah, it's part of a project, part of a bigger dio, and I've started off first with the little STKF said 223. We've got the little Jeep, and I have another vehicle which I'm putting into it, which I've already made some time ago. It's a little Panzer II, and we're making a little scene where the Jeep has sort of come around a sand dune thing and been surprised by a bunch of Germans, okay, a bunch of Afrika Korps, and they've basically been captured. So that's the scene, okay. The Jeep has been out for a while. The desert, the patrols have been out for a while, so they're quite weathered. They are quite weathered. Some people might say it's over weathered. I don't think so. Not for the scene that I'm doing, okay. The scene I'm doing is that the Jeep has been out on patrol for a couple of days, so they've been sandblasted and God knows what else. If you look at any photographs from the time period, you'll see they were quite battered. They really were quite battered. And even on the instructions, I'll just show you here. It gives you a photograph. There we go. It gives you a photograph of the actual SAS crowd and the Jeep, and this guy here. He's the sort of the founder of the SAS. Can't remember his name offhand, but he was basically the guy that got it all together. And here we've got the patrol. Now, if you look at the Jeep, it's quite battered up, and these are actually in the base, so they haven't even gone out yet. Okay, so if it starts off like that, you can imagine what it ends up like after being out for say 3 or 4 days. Hit a sandstorm. Oh my God, they'd be sort of digging themselves out of sand, and if you ever see them, they'd be dusting sand off themselves for ages. So that's the scene. Okay. So when you see the Jeep, you'll understand it's, you got to take that into consideration. As a standalone piece, yeah, it's probably too overweathered. Do you know what I mean? But for the scene that it's in, it's not overweathered. Okay, you got to take that into consideration. So without any further ado, let's go down to the bench, and we'll have a look at the Jeep. I've just set it out on a piece of paper, a bit of sand, just to kind of make it look nice. Okay, so go down to the bench, we'll have a look. Right, so here we are, we're at the bench, and as you can see, the Jeep, I'll try and give it a bit more light. There we go. How's that? That looks a bit better, okay? So, as you can see, the Jeep is done. The chaps have got their hands up, and they've been captured. Not happy about being captured, of course. SAS men, not happy about being captured at all. But as you can see, they're quite dirty and everything else, as they would be after being out for a couple of days. Jeep is quite sand blasted and God knows what else. We'll give it a twirly. Like I said, this is only on a piece of paper now with some sand sprinkled onto it, just to give just to kind of, I don't know, give it something different than just on a plain piece of paper or on a plain white background. You can get to see roughly, give you an idea of what it's going to look, of what to look for. There we go. So, like I said, it's only a make-up scene at the moment, but when the whole thing is done, it should be quite nice. It should be quite nice indeed. Right, so don't forget, in the comments below, let me know what you think yourselves. Like I said, you got to take into consideration the fact that it has been out for a couple of days, and that's the weathering effect that I was going for. Okay, so if anybody thinks that I sort of am after overdoing it and I'm after sort of Hot damn it, I'll stick it in at that. No, that is exactly what I was going for. I wanted it well battered and sanded, but yet still workable. Okay, so that's it. Like I said, I'm working now on the dial for it, the few German figures, and getting the base all sorted. That'll be a separate video, and then the final reveal then of the whole thing will be in that video as well. So I'll leave it at that, lads, and like I said, let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. The kit itself had a couple of little Mickey Mouse problems. I can't say that it was total problem free. There was a few problems with it. There's a couple of issues with fit, and you know, it needed a bit of filler here and there in a couple of places, but overall I am very, very happy with it. If you look at the bottom of it, I got it nicely sanded up as well underneath. Like I said, it's going to be part of a bigger dio, so hopefully it'll all kind of blend in together. Hopefully. I'm hoping for one of those big happy accidents. Okay, so I'll leave it at that, lads. Let me know what you think, like I said, and I'll catch you on the next one. And don't forget, out and buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it. This is John signing off. And oh yes, I will stick in a couple of pictures at the end. Okay, so thank you, and stay safe, enjoy your modelling, get yourself an old project and get stuck into it.